me let me give me a minute first, lads. Give me a minute first. Bournemouth 1, Ipswich 2. What? Bournemouth 1, Ipswich 2. What the fuck? Seriously, lads, I generally cannot believe what I've just watched. That's got to be honestly one of the worst performances I've ever seen at Dean Court in a very, very long time. And I've seen some absolutely embarrassing performances in the past, but this one could generally take the cake. And let's just get this over with. European football, done. Forget about it. It's not happening, lads. I said to everybody that I were talking to earlier, if we don't win this game, it's done. We're finished. We're not getting European football. Now that we're out of the FA Cup, we have literally nothing else to play for now. Honestly, the remaining, 9-8 games, they're nothing games now. We might as well just chill on the beach for the next 9 games because they don't really mean anything. We're not good enough to get Europe, even if it is like this new thing of like, oh yeah, the top 9 get Europe. The way we're playing, we'll be lucky to still be in the top 10, to be brutally honest. I think we're going to go down to 13th the way we're playing. And yeah, it was an absolutely shambolic performance. Evan Nilsson had barely any service. Scott had an absolute mare of a game. Midfield in general wasn't great. Defensively, we looked like we were all over the place, and we were just doing the sideways passing all the way through the game. And even our tactics, to be brutally honest, we were just doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. It was just like run down the wing, cross it into the middle, hope Evan Nilsson gets a header, which he was never going to get a header when he was 5'11", going up against 6'5" defenders. That's not going to work, lads. Sorry, but no. I know we had a shout for a penalty, but it wasn't a penalty. It was outside the box, so that wasn't going to happen. And even when we scored a goal back from being 2-0 down, the fact we were 2-0 down says it all, really. Even when we went to 2-1, it didn't feel like we were going to get an equaliser, and it just felt like we ran out of ideas. We tried to makeshift things around, bring on Jefferson, but what's he going to do? Let's be brutally honest. And yeah, it's just so... It just feels like it's a waste of time going to games now at this point. Like, we're just spending money for tickets just to see us get embarrassed and humiliated every week now. And it's just a shame. We've gone from having this really great run in the middle of the season, and ever since the start of the new year, it's all gone to rat shit. And I'm starting to wonder with, especially with Kyrgyz and Hausen, have they just already mentally checked out? Because quite frankly, I think a lot of fans have mentally checked out and said, you know what, the season's over with, there's no point even turning up for the rest of these games. And yeah, it's not looking good, lads. Now we've got to play West Ham next away. We never really get anything out of that game, so I'm not expecting a win. If we're lucky to get a draw, I'll be surprised if we get a draw, to be brutally honest. And yeah, it's just... Even with the remaining fixtures we have, it doesn't look like we're going to get much out of them. We may get a few draws here and there, but I generally can't see us getting a win in the next 8 games. Honestly, I just don't see it. And yeah, it's just sad. Watching this team, it's pitiful watching this team now. The noise, the atmosphere at Dean Court is just so dead. Honestly, I can generally think I've heard more noise at funerals than at Dean Court these last couple of games. It just feels like we've kind of accepted the season's over with. There's nothing really to get excited about anymore, so we might as well just take it treat them like Sunday league games. It doesn't really matter. Win or lose, hit the booze. Basically, that's how it feels like at this point. And yeah, I mean, fair play to Ipswich. They definitely deserved it. They played us off the park, to be brutally honest. And yeah, all we can do now is just sort of sim our way through the last 8 games, and yeah, hopefully we finish on a decent place in the table and go from there next season. That's all I can really say about this game, lads. There's nothing more. There's no other controversies. There's no injuries. So what else can you really say about this game? It's a hard pill to swallow, but, we move. That's all we can do. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching my Rats reaction. I've been your boy, Richard Morse. Up the cherries, and yeah, boys, that was fucking dreadful, to quote Will Mackenzie. But hey, what can we do? We move to the next one, lads. See you in the next one.